Hello my friends and welcome back to my favourite game that crashes all the time. Now, I remember I said before that Environmental Armour Mark II might be better than Power Armour, at least the first version of Power Armour, which is the one that we have on Life of Brian here. And I said, oh, there's probably a break point somewhere. Well, the break point is actually 100. It's precisely 100. Because 100 divided by 50% is 50, minus 16 is 34. And then 100 divided by 60% is 40, minus 6 is 34. Is that a coincidence? Probably not. But it does seem to me that the breakpoint is 100 damage. So, at a point over 100, the percentage is going to be more valuable. So the environmental armor is going to be better. And below 100, which is going to be the vast majority of hits, I would imagine, the linear reduction is going to be more valuable. But I just thought it was kind of interesting that it is very precisely it's very precisely 100 damage is the break point between the two armors. I think those two are like bots that are going to run at you. And if they do, that's fine. I think I am a better shot than this guy. I mean, he's using an LMG from a ridiculous range. Considering that my energy weapon is the only weapon that can do any real damage to these things. But even my Vindicator minigun is really not efficient or effective. We're going to be doing a lot of solo on this map, while running back to our allies as necessary. Let me tell you, those flechette shells are not going to be doing anything either. Those flechette shells are not going to get anything done. Now, amusingly here, look, there's a guy right around the corner. But what weapon has he got? Okay. He's got an energy pistol. I want to get into a DPS race with a guy with an energy pistol. I probably could. Attack! Rapid fire is really letting me win that battle. Funny part is, rapid fire with if I actually had the skill rapid fire and it only cost me 1 AP to shoot that, it would be one of the rare examples in this game where turn-based mode would be superior to real-time mode. And the reason why is there is an animation time for all the attacks in this game. So if you actually drag a weapon down to 1 AP and you have high agility, you'll actually not be able to shoot fast enough to keep your AP down. You'll actually just not be able to you'll not be able to spend all your AP offensively. Ouch. Distance him. Fine. Either way, the environmental armor and the power armor are both reasonably efficient armors against energy weapons, so I don't know what armor the droids have, but it's very, very weak to energy, it would seem. And super resistant to bullets. My boy is flying so high on so many pills right now that he actually has really good weight capacity. 10 strength, I could actually I could run a heavy weapon here and I wouldn't bat an eye. I could literally Hulk it out. It does not appear to me that there are that there's anything of value in this area. Oh, there's a civilian lying on a bed. Oh. Shoot his ass. Oh, he's got an LMG. Oh, and he's good with it. I just kneeled to actually use myself some healing items. This game is actually very easy to play with just one character, especially if you focus all your upgrades and everything on them. The only real problem that you'll ever have is missions where you don't have a vehicle and hordes of melee characters come after you, like hordes of death claws or whatever. So funny, this would definitely be a very different game if it wasn't for the burst fire bug. Apart from the fact that the burst fire bug just put so many people off playing this game, whether they realised it or not. They reached that. So many people quit this game at the midpoint when it most affects you, i.e. with the super mutants. But it also just makes using a group of units just too much of a liability. Oh, he's got a sunbeam. is he shooting at me with? It sounds like a sniper rifle. Wow, the energy weapon really does just dumpster these things. Hey, lots of weird food. Oh, a field first aid kit. Wow, this guy had 600 rounds of 7.62 on him. Nice. And this guy only had 16. What did this guy... This guy was hoarding all the ammo. I'm sure you guys could have come up with a more equitable way to distribute that ammunition, don't you think? Oh, that... Okay, that area is blocked off. So I guess the real reason to go through here is to get to the back of the factory. Still, we'll probably clear this whole map. It's not a very big map. So there's no real reason not to give it a thorough cleaning. I think the old EMP shotgun shells would probably be very effective against robots as well, but do you want to get close to these guys and try and shotgun them? In a game where range is seemingly so important.
Look, Joe, I've been hooking here for 50 years now. My ass has seen more rubber than a dead rat in the middle of Route 66. I thought I've seen just about everything, but then these robots come in and they kill all my customers. Now the only time I lay on my back is to go to sleep.
Lol. Naked Moose magazine, what? Huh.
The worst thing about these robots are they couldn't recognize a sweet piece of ass like myself. It's like they ain't got no dick. Believe me, sweetheart, after 50 years of shaking my ass, I got it down to a science.
I love it. But she has got some things worth trading for, I mean... I can suck start a tank.
Do you know Lance Squad? I did them all and charged them my corporate rate. I can do the same with you folks, girls and guys. And believe me, after 50 years of practice, it ain't gonna be too goddamn beaucoup.
Oh, I'm genuinely speechless. Glorious. Unfortunately, that is the one that doesn't work. And that is kind of a pointless item. But hey, we can collect pointless items. Why not? How would you like a laser rifle? So funny that she would barter for a laser rifle that she has no ammo for. Never trade ammunition, my friends. Never. Never trade ammunition. Never. Because ammunition can be converted into EXP via the power of random encounters. That is why you never trade it. Let's get rid of that goddamn M60. We know that the Cat's Paw magazine doesn't work. In the other Fallout games, it gave you stealth. In this game, it doesn't give you anything. Man, the FN Foul is actually a pretty good weapon, but it's just, it hasn't got a place in this game really. And under the counter magazine featuring the finest moose flesh in the land, the articles are exceptional. What did that do? Does nothing, okay. Well, that's fine. But it was certainly worth negotiating for the combat stims. They last they last a week, most of them, which is a really long time. So you know, you can take them and get through the whole mission guaranteed, no matter how slow or lazy you are. Right, let's just leave my firing squad there to assist me, if required. There's one behind a wall that makes him look a little bit too difficult to hit. Oh, Pistol of Doom! Man, it's a great little weapon, actually. At first, I was against it because it has very short range. 20 range is reasonably short, and range kind of is king in this game. But the damage output is absolutely off the charts. So, a Winchester P94 plasma rifle. If I remember correctly, that weapon is rubbish. 29 to 65, 45. 45 to 78, 35. So it's another trade-off. Range for power. I prefer to actually keep a very long range weapon for close encounters. If that guy is on the dirt, I'm gonna switch to this. Hit the deck! Pre-war donut. If only I had the way of fruit. Oh, I think I traded with the wrong character. No, I didn't. I didn't trade with the wrong character, I just found this stuff. Okay, I've just got my menu open here so I can chug stims. Oh. Oh, you won't take much more. See, the issue is, if I bring other characters in, and he's LMGing away, with reasonable accuracy it would seem, any other characters that are here would just be obliterated. They're both almost destroyed. Oh! One down. Two down. Seems reasonably easy for me to 3-on-1 these guys. Mama. Ooh. She's actually not carrying much stuff right now. Come and unburden my main character for me. I think that'll do. The only risk with... In the other Fallout games, there were some risks with taking combat stims, like getting addicted to them. Going through a whole horrible withdrawal period. But in this game, they got rid of all of that, more or less. Oh, I could have blown up that fuel tank. They more or less got rid of all of that, so there's not much risk at all, really. Just take them at the... If you need to, just take them at the start of a mission and away you go. Okay, it looks like there's no way into this factory from the back. From what I can see. The only way in is that big gaping hole in the front. So, this place would definitely not have passed its health and safety inspections, that's for sure. With no rear fire exit. Anyway. Let us push forward. Okay, well, this part of the factory looks surprisingly clear. Oh, it looks like you're actually meant to get in this way, because there actually doesn't appear to be a way in. Apart from that gate. Which probably has a switch somewhere, probably in there or something along those lines. We'll probably clear out most of this map anyway. Oh, switch to handgun. This is what I mean, is like, this is the only risk to a solo character. Is being chased by a horde of melees. When they're fast. Oh, what are you doing, boys? Get out of there, Farsight. Wow, he's almost out of ammo anyway, but I shouldn't have left the Browning running. Oh. Well, that's what you get for placing your guys in a lazy way. Man, look at how resistant they are to 7.62. Okay. Well, that was dumb. So it turns out the fullback position was just not a good idea. Actually, I don't... I don't know if anyone's got any 50 cal lying around. Nope. Lots of that useless 5.56. You know, 5.56 is it's a good cartridge, but it just doesn't have a place in this game. All the 7.62 weapons are better. Things that make the 5.56 great, like its easy handling, don't really seem to be modelled in this game, particularly. Guess if 5.56 weapons required a few less AP to shoot, or one less AP to shoot, they'd have a niche. Not very efficient, but anyway, whatever. That's the only reason why you need a team in this game. Or at least it's, you know, it's a reason to have a team, I should say. Apart from carrying stuff, is to have a fallback position for your solo character. Run away. This thing looked way more dangerous than it actually is. Gonk. It's just a mountain of bodies. Farsight critically hits Stitch. I'm Doreen Harrows, the factory manager. Hey, a toolkit. Always happy to see a toolkit. Not that I've really spent my toolkit sufficiently to gain EXP with them. Oh, lots of medical supplies. Sweet. And an environmental armor Mark II. Find and destroy all the robots. Okay, so this factory actually was not important. I thought the objective would be to go and destroy the factory for some reason. For some reason I'd got it into my head that that was what we were supposed to be doing. It's not actually true. Pacification bot. Okay. The gate is here. The switch is here, so I guess you were actually supposed to go this way. Which is a weird thought, because I thought you were supposed to go down this ladder and down here. But apparently not. Apparently I, by accident, went the correct way. Hey, some 50 cal. I'm sure Brian will be pleased to see that. Okay, team, get your ass down here. Well, I believe I very much earlier killed all of the enemies that were here. Man, I critically hit the barricade for 63. Apparently. I think we'll just finish up this mission as the end of the episode. This seems to be a relatively small map. It's taught me a fair bit about our robot enemy. One thing that is very much taught me about our robotic enemies is that my weapons are gleefully and gloriously not useful against them. The Browning works, but the energy weapons are truly what you're supposed to be using, it would seem. What are you doing, Stitch? Get your ass down here, Stitch. Oh!
You have reduced all the robots to scrap metal. You may proceed to the exit grid.
Huh, we're done. Well, that was easy. Stitch continues to be broken. Wow, I just received 50,000 EXP for that. That's crazy. That is crazy. That puts us quite close to leveling up. With a little bit of random encounter goodness. Man, if I didn't have an energy weapon specialist, I think you would be... Oh, sweet. I think you'd be having a very bad time round about now. Hey, there's a hydraulic press thing. You can Terminator style crush them in a crushing machine. I bet this map is a little bit of a Terminator reference. Having just seen that and having seen the molten fire pit. No! Oh, how could you do this to me? Ah! Oh, this game. Okay, well that's it for now. This mission was done anyway, so I'll just get straight back to where I was. I think I found everything. I'd literally just about to leave. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.